Hi everyone. So in this video we will be talking about Cognizant GenC interviews, how you can crack the Cognizant GenC interview, what are the topics which you need to prepare, what should be your strategy. Okay. So first of all, if you have your Cognizant GenC interview, or I can say if you have given the recent Cognizant digital nurture program that is for 2027, then you can watch this video. Okay. So let's start. So first of all, talking about Cognizant GenC or Digital Nurture 2027, what you need to do for interview, the first step, okay, I will start with the first step. The very first thing which you need to do for the Cognizant interview is making making one language strong. Okay, one language is strong. Mostly if you guys will be having the cluster one, okay, that is Java cluster, okay, that's my recommendation, that at least you should prepare Java at high level, at high level. Because if you are thinking the level of the interview will be easy, so no, Cognizant interviews are always medium level. Like, they will not ask you very easy question, they will be asking you some case based questions, they will be asking you some difficult question, they will be asking you the definitions, they will be asking you the implementation with the definition. So it's very important that at least one language like Java, whatever you have written, okay, so that should be at a good level. Second thing, you have already cleared the coding round. Okay, coding round. They never ask coding questions which are too tough in the interview, but small coding questions, okay, small coding questions of easy medium level, okay, of easy medium level, you should be familiar with, okay. And I'm expecting this thing you guys already know, okay. Apart from this, the very important part is SQL and projects. Very important, okay. SQL, you should have good knowledge of theoretical concept, of theory, plus the SQL queries. Okay, you should know. Plus the project based question. In the project based questions, what you need to do is see, first of all, if someone is asking you the project based question, you should know how to give the answer in the star approach. Okay, in the star approach. Apart from this, whatever the projects you have written, you make sure that you know how to explain your project. Plus whatever you have written in the tech stack, you know the advantages, okay, you know the advantages, okay, plus the disadvantages of the tech stack. Also, you can discuss about the tech stack, okay. And for Cognizant interview preparation, I would highly recommend you to purchase the interview notes. Okay, uh, it is not like only in Cognizant, but for any company's interview, you can use these notes, which is crack interview notes. The link will be in the description. You will be getting the OOPS question, programming notes. Okay, STL collection framework, HR questions, DSA theory, project-based questions, CS fundamentals, SQL queries, computer science fundamentals, coding sheet, pseudocode output, candidate interview experience sheet. Everything you will be getting here in the interview preparation notes. Plus you will be getting one crash book. If you have a less time, like if you have less time, you have less days to prepare, you can only follow this crash book for 92 pages. Only for 92 pages you can prepare your interview very quickly. So you can purchase the crack interview notes, the link will be in the description. Okay, apart from this, what kind of questions they ask, I'll just give you an idea. Okay, so recently one interview happened for Cognizant, okay, and I am giving you the idea what kind of questions they have asked. Okay, recent GenC interview experience. Okay, so starting at the interview, first they have asked about the introduction. Okay, so now the introduction is a very general question. If you are going for the interview, definitely they will be asking you the introduction. You should know how to introduce yourself, how to give a good idea about yourself. Second question, they directly asked, like, what are your achievements till now? Okay, so they asked the question about the achievements. Okay, after that they asked about the academic project. Okay, academic project. Okay, what was your academic project? Then they asked about to explain the project, explain the project. Okay, after they after that they asked about the difference between SQL versus no SQL, SQL versus no SQL. Then they asked one SQL query, one SQL query related to joins, related to joins. Then they ask about the normalization, normalization, like what is normalization. Okay, then they asked the another question related to Java, related to Java, like features. new features of Java, and they also asked the question related to Java threads. Okay, threads, exception handling, exception handling. These kind of questions they ask. Then they ask uh, about managing the server load of website. Okay, then they ask what happened when we hit google.com on when we hit google.com URL. Okay, this question they asked. Okay, after that there were behavior questions in HR round. That's like, why do you want to join, and strength and weakness. I can guarantee you all of the question which these all are the question which got asked in recent interview are covered in our crack interview notes. That I can guarantee you, because we have provided everything like oops programming, HTML collection figure, HR question, CS fundamentals, computer science fundamental, coding sheets, and everything. So if you want, you can purchase it. Okay, it will help you a lot with crash book. If you have less time, you can prefer the crash book. Okay, and this was the latest interview experience which I just shared with you. So these are the points which you need to cover. Okay, and which you need to prepare. Plus make sure you are doing good in communication. Okay, communication skills. Plus it is very important, it is very important that you are preparing the behavior and situational question. Okay, this way you can crack your interview for Cognizant. All the best.